Affairs editor Christophe Robeet, who's following this poll for us from Athens. Christophe, hello. How are Greeks handling this chance to take matters into their own hands?
Well, Nadia, voters' turnout stood at 35% around midday. That's according to private channel media. To give you an idea, that's pretty much in line with figures from January's general election, which saw Alexis Tsipras and his anti-austerity party Syriza triumph. One thing is sure at this stage, it means that the 40% threshold, which is required to have the referendum validated, will be achieved. Now, on the surface, things are pretty quiet here in Athens. I should say it's a warm, sunny day. A lot of families are out on a Sunday stroll. But scratch the surface and you find a very divided, very polarized nation. No voters, those who are ready to follow Alexis Tsipras, are perfectly aware that this referendum is a bit of a gamble, but they're ready to take the risk, and they tell us that they want to put an end to what they call the humiliation of Greek people. They believe that a no vote would give them a better deal. Meanwhile, the yes camp is very apprehensive. They, of course, have a completely different reading of this referendum, and they told us that a no vote would be a disaster for the country because it would force Greece to leave the Eurozone. So you see a great deal of uncertainty, and as we know, currently it's impossible to predict which way the referendum will go. It's very much too close to call.
So, amid all that confusion as to what will happen after the vote, the very question on the ballot today is also proving a difficult one to grasp. Is it all down to interpretation?
No, I think you're absolutely right, because first of all, the question is very long, it's very technical. You almost need to be a Eurocrat to understand the question. And also, I should say, it refers to the latest proposal from Greece's creditors, but it wasn't a final offer. And plus, this offer has meanwhile expired. So we understand that the question is more symbolic. And the uncertainty is, how will Greek voters understand the referendum? Will they believe Mr. Tsipras? Will they understand the question as basically, do you want more austerity? In which case, they will be tempted, of course, to answer no. Or will they listen to the main opposition parties and EU officials who warn that this referendum is about the place of Greece in Europe, and the question should be understood basically as, do you want Greece to stay in Europe, to stay in the single currency, in which case you must answer yes.
Christophe Robeet reporting there from Athens. Thank you very much for that.